A very good morning, dear children. Wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. Let us pray for better times to come back and hope that 2021 brings back all the fun and laughter that we have been missing. We are going to continue with our video tutorials and we are going to continue with the major physical divisions of India. We have already done the Himalayan region, and in this chapter, we are going to learn about the northern plains. So let us begin. The northern plains lie between the Himalayas and the southern plateaus. It is the green area which can be seen in the map that I have put here. These are flat and level areas and they stretch from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. They cover almost the whole of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, West Bengal, Bihar, and Assam. The northern plains are very fertile and they are rich in alluvial soil. That is the soil which is carried by the rivers. The important cities that lie in this area are Chandigarh, Amritsar, Delhi, Agra, Kanpur, Lucknow, Allahabad, Varanasi, Patna, Kolkata, and Guwahati. Now, many rivers which start from the Himalayas flow through this region. Some of these are Satluj, Ganga, Brahmaputra, and Yamuna. They carry mountain soil called silt or alluvium and deposit it on their banks, and it is this soil which makes it very fertile. These are snow-fed rivers, and so they have water throughout the year. They are also called perennial rivers, hence they are called perennial rivers. Hope you have the book in front of you. You can see in the map, the same map which I have put in the slide, and you will be able to see all these rivers marked there. The northern plains are the largest and most fertile plains of the world. This area is called the rice bowl of India, as most of India's rice is grown here. Rice needs fertile alluvial soil which is present in this area. Now we'll learn about the division of the northern plains. The northern plains have three important rivers, that is the Satluj, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra flowing through it. They divide the plains into three river basins, and they are Satluj River Basin, Ganga River Basin, and Brahmaputra River Basin. Now, what is a river basin? A river basin is an area watered by a river and its tributaries. Tributaries means the smaller rivers or the branches which join the main river. We begin with Satluj River Basin. The Satluj and the Beas flow in the southwest direction. These rivers, they originate from the Himalayas and they flow southwards. The Beas joins the Satluj. The Satluj joins the Indus River in Pakistan. The Indus flows into the Arabian Sea. Punjab and Haryana lie in the Satluj Basin. The Bhakra Dam has been built on the Satluj River. It provides water for irrigation. Electricity is also produced at the Bhakra Dam, and we have learnt about this when we were doing the Himalayan region. Do you remember? Punjab and Haryana are the two states which get water and electricity from the Bhakra Dam. Now we move to the Ganga River Basin. The Ganga River originates as Bhagirathi from the Gangotri Glacier in the Himalayan mountains. Now we have learned this also when we were doing the Himalayan region, and we have learned what a glacier means. The river flows at a high speed from the mountain slopes. On its way down, it is joined by the rivers Mandakini and Alaknanda. So these three rivers, Bhagirathi, Mandakini, and Alaknanda, they combine to form river Ganga. The Ganga enters the northern plains near Rishikesh. Rishikesh is a place where Ganga starts entering the northern plains, and here the water is very clear, very clean and clear. The Yamuna River, which is the main tributary of the Ganga, also starts from the Himalayas, and we have learned this also. It starts from the glacier called Yamunotri. There are a number of rivers which flow from the Himalayas and join the mainstream of the Ganga. These include the Ghagra, Gomti, Gandak, and Koshi. The Yamuna joins Ganga at a place near Allahabad. This place is called Sangam. There is another tributary Son that joins the Ganga near Patna. So I'll be dealing with the map once again later. After we finish these three river basins, I have put the map again, and we will just examine these things in the map when we do that slide. Okay, so you all keep the book ready in front of you, and we will be discussing these rivers and these things when we do that slide. Then you will be able to understand better. The Ganga flows through the states of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal. After reaching West Bengal, it is diverted towards south and splits into several branches. It branches out after reaching West Bengal, the river Ganga, it branches out into several branches. In West Bengal, the Ganga flows slowly and splits into two branches, that is the Hooghly and the Padma. The branch of the Ganga in Bangladesh is called Padma River, and Hooghly is the main branch of the Ganga in West Bengal. Kolkata, the capital of West Bengal, is situated on the banks of river Hooghly. Now we move to Brahmaputra river basin. The Brahmaputra is the longest of the three rivers of North India. We are learning about the three rivers Satluj, Ganga, and Brahmaputra, and of these, Brahmaputra is the longest. It starts in Tibet, where it is called Sangpo. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh and flows through Assam before entering Bangladesh. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra, before falling into the Bay of Bengal, form the largest delta in the world, and it is called the Sundarbans. So now you must be wondering, what is a delta? So a delta is a low-lying flat area found at the mouth of a river and is formed of deposits of alluvium brought by the river. So as the river flows, it carries the soil with it, and before emptying into the sea, that area is called the mouth of the river. There these soil they deposit, and it forms low lying areas called deltas. Now this is the map. It is given in your book, page number 90, and we are going to discuss this map a little bit. So we have already learned that northern plains consist of three river basins and three main rivers. I have marked them here. Right up there in the Pakistan area, you can see river Satluj. We can see that these rivers, the river Vyas, Ravi, Jhelum, Chenab, Satluj, and Indus. These rivers they join river Indus, and then they move towards Arabian Sea and they empty into the Arabian Sea. River Ganga, you can see river Ganga down where I have marked it again, near Delhi and Agra. It is written there Ganga. This river Ganga, you can see it starts from Himalayas again, and just below Ganga you can see Yamuna. Ganga is the main river, Yamuna is the main tributary. And as you move down towards Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi, you can see there, starting from Himalayas, we have Ghagra, Gandak, Koshi. All these rivers are also joining the main river Ganga. Then as you move towards east, I have marked there three. You can see river Brahmaputra also. River Brahmaputra starts from Tibet, then it enters, you can see up there, above Bhutan, you can see it is shown there. I did not mark it. Sangpo is shown there. So it starts from Himalayas, it moves eastwards, and it enters India from Arunachal Pradesh, then it moves downwards, and you can see it entering Bangladesh, and then it joins river Ganga, and both these rivers together they empty in the Bay of Bengal. And where they empty, that area is called the mouth of the river, and there all the alluvial soil is deposited, which carried by these two rivers, they are deposited and it forms the Sundarbans. Sundarbans are the mangrove forests, and they are the largest delta found in the world. There are many cities which exist along the banks of these rivers. Some of the important cities, as we have seen in the map, are Delhi along Yamuna, Kolkata along Hooghly, and Kanpur, Allahabad, Patna, Varanasi along Ganga. Many goods are produced in factories which are located in these cities. The harmful wastes from these factories are discharged into the rivers, and you can see in this picture the industrial waste falling into river Ganga. This makes the river water very dirty. It becomes unfit for drinking and other uses. So the government has started a project to clean the Ganga river and prevent its further pollution. This is known as Ganga Action Plan. The northern plains is thickly populated because the land is very fertile and it is low lying. There are many states located in this area and we are going to learn about them. We begin with Punjab. Punjab is called the land of five rivers because five rivers flowed in this state. The western part of Punjab became a part of Pakistan in 1947, and after the partition of India, it became two. And the Indian part of Punjab has only three main rivers flowing through it now. And these rivers are River Beas, Ravi, and Satluj. Punjab lies in the western part of northern plains. Modern methods of farming, irrigation facilities, and hard working people made it a prosperous state. Farming is the main occupation of people and it is rich in crops such as wheat, rice, maize, and oil seeds. So, most of the people living in Punjab are farmers and they grow wheat, rice, maize, and oil seeds. Men in Punjab wear dhoti, kurta, and lungi, while women wear salwar kameez and dupatta. The people of Punjab speak Punjabi and Hindi. They eat makki ki roti and sarson ka saag in winters. Baisakhi and Guru Purbs are important festivals of Punjab. Folk dances of Punjab are Bhangra and Gidda. Jalandhar, Ludhiana, and Amritsar are important cities of Punjab. Chandigarh, a union territory, is the capital of Punjab and Haryana. So, Chandigarh is the common capital of both the states Punjab and Haryana. Jalandhar is another important city which is famous for sports goods. Ludhiana is famous for hosiery and woolen products, while Dhaliwar and Amritsar both are centers of woolen products. Amritsar is also famous for Golden Temple. Golden Temple is the holiest place of pilgrimage for the Sikhs. Now we move to Haryana. Haryana means the abode of God. It shares boundaries with Punjab, Rajasthan, Delhi, and Uttar Pradesh. Like Punjab, farming, including dairy farming, is the main occupation of the people. So both Punjab and Haryana, um, their main occupation is farming. So the most of the people living in this area are farmers. Major crops grown here are wheat, rice, maize, pulses, and sugarcane. There is a big dairy farm and research center at Karnal. A big cattle fair is held at Hisar every year. Gurugram, which was earlier called Gurgaon, is famous for automobile industries, mainly cars such as Maruti. Maruti has its manufacturing unit there. Faridabad is an industrial town located nearby. Sonpat is famous for bicycles, while Panipat is famous for handloom clothes. Now we move to the dress. Women wear ghagra, choli, and orni, that is a kind of dupatta. Men wear dhoti and kurta. Haryanvi and Hindi are the languages spoken by the people. Roti, dal, curd, and milk are the main food eaten in Haryana. Tej is the main festival celebrated in the state. You can see the colorful regional dress of the ladies of Haryana. So with this, we come to the end of today's video tutorial. We'll be doing the rest of the lesson in the next video tutorial, and we will also be having tests, so you have to keep learning, and at the same time you keep smiling and take very good care of yourselves. So till we meet again, take good care and keep smiling.